Welcome to the Abroaders mini course on using American Airlines miles. My name is Eric Paquette. I'm one of the founders of Abroaders, and I'll be your host for this three-part series. The goal of this course is to help you answer three questions. Where can I travel with American miles? How many miles do I need? And how do I book my flights? If you don't already have American miles, this course should help you make an educated decision about whether American's frequent flyer program is a good fit for your travel plans. The first thing that I want to cover is how partnerships and alliances impact your travel options. Many people that I talk with about miles make the huge mistake of thinking that they can only use their miles to book on the airline that has the same name. With American, this is not the case. It can be helpful to think of a frequent flyer program as a separate entity from the airline itself. American Advantage, the frequent flyer program, has 23 airline partners, including American Airlines. The important thing to remember is that if you have American miles, you can redeem them to travel on flights operated by any of these airlines. When you do this, the frequent flyer program pays cash to the airline that's operating your flight, which means your only cost is the taxes and fees, which are typically under $100 for international travel and around $12 for domestic trips. The partners you see here are split into two groups. On the left are all the airlines in the One World Alliance. The big difference here is that each of these airlines is partners with all of the other ones. We'll talk more about why that's important soon. The other group is American's 9 independent partners. These airlines don't partner with each other, but each has a direct relationship with American that lets you use your miles on their flights. Thanks to these partnerships, American Miles can get you to over 1,000 destinations in 160 different countries. This map shows where each of the major partners is based, which can be a really handy reference when you're planning travel. Let's say, for example, you want to visit Spain. If your destination is Madrid, you can probably find a direct flight from major cities on American. But if you want to soak up some sun in Mallorca in the Mediterranean, you'll need to connect on a flight operated by their partner Iberia. Each of these partners has their own regional network of flights that makes it possible to visit destinations that don't have direct service from faraway places. If you'd like your own copy of this map, you can find a link to download it below the video. When looking for travel options, your first instinct is probably to search for flights on AA.com. Although it looks friendly enough, this website is actually hiding the majority of your options. Only 8 of the 23 partner airlines appear on American's website. The other 15 can only be booked by phone, and that is definitely intentional. American saves a lot of money by keeping you in the dark about all of your travel options. Here are the 8 airlines that you can book on AA.com. There are some major airlines here and quite a few different flights that are offered, but the missing partners have some incredible experiences. Here is a quick look at some of the business and first class products that can only be booked by phone. Going clockwise from the top left, we've got Etihad's first class apartments, Cathay Pacific's first class, along with their private relaxation rooms at their Hong Kong lounge, and Qatar Airways business class. These seats typically sell for between $7,000 and $10,000, which is a big reason why American doesn't go out of their way to encourage you to book them with miles. Here are the rest of the airlines that American hides from you on their website. Even if you're not looking to book business or first class, knowing about these options can help you find more direct itineraries and get to your destination faster. Now that you have an idea about the travel possibilities, I want to introduce some tools that can help you explore destinations for your next trip. The first tool is the One World Route Map, which will show you all of your travel options with these airlines. You'll find a link below the video so that you can check this out yourself. To use the route map, click Destinations and enter a city. I usually start with my destination rather than my departure, but either order is fine. Type in the name, I'll use Madrid as my example, and then check the box for non-stop flights only. The route map will show you all of the direct flights operated by One World Airlines to Madrid. If you're traveling from the US, you'll see that you have 9 options for departure airports. If you're like me and you don't live near a major hub, the next step is to find all the direct flights to your departure point. So for example, let's take a look at flights to Chicago. You'll see that you can connect from tons of smaller cities like Traverse City, Michigan, or Omaha, Nebraska. That means that you can book one-stop travel to Madrid from tons of destinations around the US. You'll need to use different tools for each of the non-alliance partners. Etihad has a route map that works just like the One World tool that we just covered. Here you can see all the direct destinations for flights connecting from Abu Dhabi. For smaller airlines that have a little less technology behind them, the Wikipedia destinations page is a great resource. You'll find links below the video for all the route maps and destination lists for American's partners. To wrap this up, American Airlines miles can be used to book flights with 23 different partner airlines. You can travel to more than 1,000 destinations in 160 countries, and most of your options can't be found on AA.com. In the next video, I'll help you find out how many miles you need to book your next trip. See you there.